Nobody who bought a drill actually wanted a drill. They wanted a hole. Therefore, if you want to go out and sell drills, you should advertise information about making holes, not information about drills. So here's what that means. Our product is not what you and I, as networkers, really think it is. People don't care about your opportunity. They just don't. They haven't been waiting all of their lives to be an MLM distributor, so why should it surprise you when they say no thanks, right? So what they do care about is finding a solution to their problem, whether that be a lack of money, time, family, whatever, right? Your job is to position your opportunity as the solution to that problem. But you've got a couple hurdles to jump over in order to do that successfully. Hurdle number one is that you can't sell. Hurdle number two is that people hate to be sold, right? Hurdle number three is that they're rarely going to see you as a complete stranger as anything more than a salesperson trying to get their hands into their wallet. So the solution to your problem is in the quote above, and here's what it means. Nobody who bought a drill actually wanted a drill. This basically means you didn't buy your MLM business because you wanted to own an MLM business, right? They wanted a hole. You want more time, you want more money, etc. Therefore, if you want to sell drills, you should advertise information about making holes, not information about making drills. People do not want your opportunity. They want the benefits that it can provide them. And they don't like to be sold, but they do like to buy, okay? You want to get your prospects to sell themselves on using your opportunity as the tool with which to accomplish their goals. Now, the best way to do that is to go out and market and promote information on how to drill a hole faster, easier, and cheaper, right? You don't market your opportunity and your products directly. That's what a salesperson does. You market and promote useful information. That's what a consultant does, right? Put yourself in the prospect's shoes for a minute and pretend that you're researching your opportunity online. You type in the name of your company into Google and hundreds of websites belonging to other distributors come up pitching the same opportunity. Now, are you just going to call up one of these people randomly and join them, or are you going to seek out a leader who's offering real expertise and value? You're going to join the leader, of course. I know that's what I would do. Now, whether he knows it or not, he's practicing magnetic sponsoring. And with a few very specific tweaks to his marketing pieces, he's basically separated himself from every other distributor in his entire company and found a way, again, to get invited into his prospect's world, and that's our goal here. Now, in fact, let me share a very real-world story with you that might help you fully understand this concept. A couple of friends of mine, Brad and Amber, bought a very nice 1.3-acre lot of land in the Texas Hill Country, just south of Austin, with a very gorgeous vista in the back overlooking the hills. A golf course is in the works. There's a small lake stocked with bass necks, and his next-door neighbor is actually the ambassador to Mexico. Anyway, we took my truck out there, and I've got my eye on a lot next to his, and we just made a day trip of it to check everything out. Now, the two of them just got married recently, and after noticing the ring on Amber's finger, I asked her where they got it, and America's Diamond was the answer. And that's really turned out to be a perfect example of a magnetic sponsoring type of marketing campaign. So what does jewelry and that store have to do with networking? You're probably asking yourself right now. Well, ordinarily not much, but this store does because of how they build their business. Now, for as many years as I can remember, America's Diamond has been advertising on late-night television here in Austin and promoting a diamond grading course on a local cable channel here. It's 30 minutes long. It's like an infomercial, right? But what's interesting about it is they have not been advertising their diamonds for Valentine's Day, anniversaries, or any other occasion where you constantly see all of these commercials for jewelry stores, right? In fact, they weren't advertising their diamonds at all. What they were doing was advertising this free course which will teach you, the viewer, how to select and grade a diamond for yourself so you know if you're really getting a deal or not when you do decide to go shopping wherever that may be. So I hope you really see what they've done here. Do you see how smart these guys are? Because instead of positioning themselves as just another jewelry peddler like everybody else out there, they've really positioned themselves as experts who freely give their help and guidance, which then builds trust and a relationship with their viewers. Now, they're basically saying, I don't want your money now, I want to help you first. And the end result is that they basically destroy the competition. America's Diamond is now the largest diamond dealer in the entire country. And the moral of this story is that when your audience sees you as an expert who wants to help, instead of a salesperson that's just after a sale, they're gladly going to come and pursue you as soon as they're ready to make that purchase. Experts never have to advertise. They never have to promote a sales pitch. Somehow, in a funny way, right, they always seem to have a line of eager customers waiting outside their door. So it's the greedy, short-sighted, selfish bunch who have to constantly hawk their wares day in and day out. So stop advertising your opportunity and start advertising your expertise and your knowledge. In the phone scripts that you use, the sizzle calls that you plug your leads into, the emails that you send, the conference calls that you hold, the cover letters that you write, everything you say or do needs to enhance your position as an expert and a leader who can show your prospects exactly how to get what he wants. Because that reason, and that reason alone, is why your prospects are going to join you. So which type of person are you right now? Are you one of the thousands of other reps using the same replicated sites provided by your parent company? Are you just calling leads and plugging them into a conference call like everyone else? Are you just offering the business, or do you have something more to personally offer them as a leader and a mentor? Now, I hope you understand the significance of this strategy because it will completely change your life if you implement it. You'll sell more products, you'll sponsor more reps than you could possibly ever imagine with 90% less effort than you've ever used in the past. You're going to become the hunted instead of the hunter. And one of the biggest advantages in doing so is that you don't have to waste any more of your money buying low-quality leads like everyone else. Now, speaking of lead generation, let's dive into that real quick because there are very few things out there that really work. And I've discovered over the last couple of years that when it comes to acquiring leads, there are a couple of very specific things that you need to know in order to do it successfully, and let's talk about those right now.